Hi everyone, I am Margot, your tarot reader, and today we're doing a personal reading for a client that will represent the sign of Gemini. Now, prior to the recording, I call into the universe with my client's personal information because my signs remain private at all times. During the recording, if and when there are moments of silence, it is when I'm transmitting the messages from your spirit guides to you. As you already know, some predictions can and are allowed to change to an extent if you align yourself emotionally, spiritually, mentally, physically, in all forms with your own spirit guides, with the universe and our God. Certain predictions cannot and will not be changed because it is the path that you and people in question have to take in this earthly world. Okay, I want to thank you for choosing me continuously to help you in any way that I can with my spiritual work. I wish you love and life, prosperity, and all your well-being today and always, of course. And of course, Happy New Year to you. May this be the year that you prosper in a miraculous way for you and for your loved ones. Let I see and let I know ancestors. Let I see. Spirit guides, tell us. What is it that you have? How can you guide and happily? Okay. So today we're going to focus in the love sector. If there's anything else that I need to pass on to you, I will definitely will. Any advice that I give you, always know that it is for your best higher being, for your best interest. Choose them as if it's for you to grow, to be better, to prosper. The guides or the advice that comes in, not from me, but from your own guides or your own self-awareness. Okay? And just that I see and that I know. Thank you. Okay, and we are ready. I feel that sometimes when you're blocking your own self, it's when you're questioning certain things about yourself. Yes, you've tried to make a lot of changes and improvements, I feel, or at least you're thinking about those changes. And so it's taking some time to prosper in that sector. It can be emotionally, spiritually, and physically. I feel that it's all that you're trying to change one way or the other. Sometimes when we've been closed off for quite a while or years, um, it takes a while for us to get there, but you're taking baby steps, and that's a good thing. But also you most likely will need some type of guidance to get you there as well, to motivate you every now and then, okay? I'm all about the positive attitude, positive energy, and positive outcomes, and you know that. And I'm always going to push forward for your interest, to move into the path that better suits you, to be happy, to align yourself in all aspects. Now, I still feel that sometimes you reminisce and think about certain things that were being said or certain things that someone has said in the past. I feel that sometimes you're looking at someone else's behind the scenes. It's almost like, let's say, for example, you're looking out the window and you're imagining yourself what could have been, what would have been with so and so, and then you're imagining yourself in those person's shoes, in someone else's shoes, or it can also be that you're imagining yourself, what are those people doing when it should have been me? You know what I mean? I feel that you have a lot of that in the sector here. I do still sense that there's a blockage here in your path still. I feel that If you haven't done any physical changes in your body, I'm still asking you to do that because it's something that you need to attach. It's almost like, you know how when we're calling it peace and we're trying to end something and say it's done and over with, it's a moment of, and I hate to put in these words, but it's almost like a funeral saying bye to those negative things. And so sometimes, you know how we have to change our room, our decorations every now and then. So do we have to do that maintenance with ourselves? So if you haven't done anything new to yourself, I would suggest that you do so. A brand new haircut, a brand new hairdo, coloring, different type of makeup even, or throw away the makeup, simple as that, and buy yourself a whole new set. Um, just it can even be even including a dollar item that you go out there and you get something brand new for you, um, something that inspires you, a positive change. When you go out there to a store, it will call on to you what that is, whatever object it is, whatever thing it is that you want to buy for yourself. Okay, and feel the energy of I love this. It generates good thoughts, and I'm buying it for me, to enjoying it for me. You deserve those things for yourself. You deserve to luxure yourself. You work hard. You dedicate yourself to you and to your loved ones, and so therefore you deserve all of those things for yourself. Okay. Um, and if it's something totally new that you're doing for yourself, I would suggest that you do it as of now that we are in the first week of January, before the 15th, because we are going to enter into retrograde Mercury phase, um, and it doesn't conjunct until the end of the month, but we're still going to start feeling the slow effects. So I would advise to do anything new, totally new, before the 15th of January. Okay. Um, let's say, for example, you've been sticking to nail polish, for example, for the whole rest of your life, and now it's time to change your life. I would also suggest that the new coming that is coming to you, whether it's makeup or clothing, make sure it's not dark. Okay. Okay. I do feel that you still need, and I have to say you still do, because I'm sensing the energy, you still need some type of cleansing. I'm not sure if we brought it up last time, but it still senses the energy. Okay? And only because if you never had it, you need to discard a lot of the spiritual energy that you attach yourself to or other people bringing to you. You can be walking down the street and attach. And I'm saying this very specifically because when we're feeling down, depressed, negative thoughts, negative actions, negative behavior, it is very obvious that we're having negative attachment to ourselves from others or from our own self. And it can be very negative, conducive to our lifestyle. And it will deviate us from the path that is more positive for us to act upon. Okay? And I always advise that for anybody, always. If it's the first time, there's certain types that need to be done at a certain period of time, and also it will take at least more than one. But at least start with one to get you off that energy, to start you off, brushing it off of you. Um, House cleansing is something also very important. So it's a number of spiritual cleansing, but for you, you do need your own self, spirit and body cleansing at the very least. And especially now that we're entering into a new era, a new phase with Saturn and Jupiter in Aquarius, we have to align ourselves in a different alignment because we're generating those 20-year plus cycles, but it's a conducive to over 800 years of our past ancestry. So what you do in this year will precise that, will endure that. So what the phase you take, the way you align yourself, the way you take in the actions, the affections, the attention given or accepting, will face your ancestry for the them now. Okay. Um, and so it's very important that you do certain things like this. Now, I do feel that in your work environment, there's there's a way for you to meet gentlemen, and I feel that they're there. They're in your surroundings, but because your energy is such, it's, it's almost like they look at you, but they see sadness. They feel sadness. You know what I mean? And you can be in your best alignment. You can wake up happy that morning, but you're still driving that energy, and that is where we're looking at all this negative energy around you. Because there are gentlemen out there that do find you attractive, and you are attractive. You can be the most beautiful woman in the world, but because your energy is so negative, it's dragging you. It's almost like you have a chain in your ankles, and you're just dragging it along as you're walking, and you're looking at yourself in a negative way. You're looking at yourself, you're criticizing yourself, you're saying, oh, I'm fat, oh, I'm this, oh, you should never, ever do such things to yourself. You are your number one hero. You are your number one fan. Always remember that. Yes, we do need critics from other people. We do need flattering from other people. But there's a need for us to self-indulge ourselves, to self-nurture, self-love ourselves. Okay? What matters the most is what you think, what you feel, what you want, what you deserve. And then whoever, if anybody, gives you a compliment, then of course take it. Thank you. But you matter. Okay? And always remember that, and I always give the same advice to everybody. Because our spirit, our growth is very important here in the earthly world. And so we must be proud of who we are at this time. I don't care what you've done. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care what you do then from this point on and forth. I will still applaud every spirit that comes my way, every client that comes my way, because you're at least trying to search, trying to nurture that spirit. When you're with me, that is what it is. The spirit is calling for that nurture and for that healing and to find that path. And so we're here again today. True? Okay. Now, there's a Sun, Moon, Horizon, and or Venus sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Horizon, that is in your work environment. I feel this person is the type of person that likes to be stable, that likes to commit, and he's in your energy. But I feel that because you're still sorrowing, your grief, you're still in the I want it but I am afraid kind of sector, and of course with the negative energy, it's just not coming fast enough, or it's not reaching at you, even though it's in your surroundings. I feel. We also have a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Horizon male here, who can enter into a friendship with benefits type of way, if you wish it to be here. But I feel that this person is over with someone else also. One of these men can and more likely is married. Okay? But because you still have feelings attachment towards someone in the past, it's hindering the approach when it comes to love. And you might say, well, I'm done with this person, I've left this person. Physically, you could have, but not totally. But also, emotionally, you have not detached at all. You still have feelings for this person, you still care for this person, you still find yourself sorrowed or crying every now and then for this person. It may even be that this person will probably even move from where they live. There's some kind of phase of change in home environment for that person that you're longing from the past. Okay, and I'm sure that you're looking at. I feel that if you are looking at their social or you're knowing about his life, I think that you need to stop that because it's not going to help you right now. in order to move forward and find you, find your path, find your happiness, you have to let go to uh, stop looking at the person that left you or you left, and the media, the sector, the whatever it is. It takes time, and I understand that every now and then you might even go through and look at it. That's fine, that's normal. But the less you do, the better it will be for you to open up a little bit the energy for someone else to come along. But because you're needing healing right now, emotionally, spiritually, um, any person that comes into your life right at this moment, I feel that you're going to be scared, and I feel that you're going to be frightened to uh, things to happen again, and it can be because you're already thinking negative, right? You're already afraid, and fear does. So I feel that for now, for at least 3 months, it can be less depending on how you generate your energy after this video. Um, Start healing, start affirmations, start giving yourself thank you. Every day, wake up with a smile. I don't care if you've been crying all night. I need you to wake up with a smile and say, today is a better day. Today I find enlightenment in me. And today I am loved. And do know that you are. If I tell that to you, it is because you are. Because my spirit guides are telling me that you are. Because your spirit guides are telling me that you are. And because I send you love. I send my clients in always a multiple of love in my affirmations, in my prayers, day in and day out. I always do that with my loved ones, with my personal loved ones, but also my clients. It takes a tremendous energy, but it's feeling it. Grasp on that. Know that you're loved. Know that people that smile are wanting the same thing as you are. When you see someone happy, a lot of the times it comes from something meaningless, materialistically, and behind the scenes, just never knowing what group they're in. So, and we're not judging anybody else right now, but I'm telling you what is best for you, okay? I feel that later on, can be after 3 months,